Hello students, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about recently Telangana has celebrated its 10th year of statehood. So, what was the history of formation of Telangana, how the struggle for formation has unfolded, and what has been the history of Telangana before it became another state of India. Let us try to understand this in more detail. So, first of all, to discuss that why we are talking about this particular issue, on the 2nd of June, every year Telangana celebrates its Telangana Formation Day. This year it was more unique, more important because it marks the 10th year of its state formation. So, it is also as of now India's youngest state which was carved out of the Andhra Pradesh. So, the ruling Congress government in Telangana, they also have celebrated the event, and at the same time they have emphasized the party has played an important role in the formation of the state, in the formation of the process of the state. Now, to give you a brief idea, it was in the year 2014 under the UPA's rule led by Congress, the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act was passed for a separate Telangana state, the demand for which however had been raised for decades. Now, we are going to discuss in details a brief history of the region of Telangana, and we can start with since the time before independence. So, if you look at the pre-independence status of Telangana region, it was a part of erstwhile Hyderabad state, of which whose map you can see on this map of India. Now, if you look at this region that is called as Hyderabad, it was actually south and southeastern part of Hyderabad where Telugu speaking people are living, and it is this region which has been carved out as a separate state of Telangana. If you look at the map here, the city of the Hyderabad itself lay at the heart of the larger region, but unlike the areas around it, the Hyderabad itself was dominated by the Urdu speaking Muslim elite. And if you talk about the state of Hyderabad, at that time, that means before independence, it was ruled by Nizam Usman Ali Khan, who is also considered as the one of the richest person of the world during his time. So, Hyderabad was among India's largest and most prosperous princely estate. As you know that there are more than 560 princely states which were then basically agglomerated together, and they became part of what we call today as the Union of India due to the stellar efforts of the first Home Minister of India, Dr. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So, after this we talk about the period between 1945 to 1948. It was in year 1945 a communist-led rebellion was launched in the region of Telangana against the prevailing revenue system. As you know, the British had installed three types of revenue system in India, and one of the revenue system was called as Jagirdari system. So, against this Jagirdari system, communist rebellion was launched. Now, to counter this rebellion, the Nizam or the ruler of Hyderabad, he responded very brutally, and he unleashed his own private militia who were known popularly as Rajakars to act brutally, strongly against the protesting peasants. It is during this time the Rajakars became most dominant force in the politics of Hyderabad. Now, from here the changes happened. After Rajakars became very powerful, actually in 1947 we know that India achieved its independence. Thus, in 1947, after India got its independence, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and overall government of India, they initiated a reform. They initiated the proposal to bring all the princely states and merge them with the Union of India. However, the Nizam of Hyderabad was not very much willing to accede to India like most other princely states had done, even after multiple rounds of discussion that he had with the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and the Home Ministry. Thus, in the meantime, as we have discussed, Rajakars, the private militia of private militia of the Nizam was becoming a powerful politically dominant force, and it was run by Qasim Rizvi. So, in the meantime, Rajakars under Qasim Rizvi terrorized the entire population, and why he terrorized them? because any attempts, if it is made to overthrow the Nizam, the people will support the Nizam, not the government of India. So it was due to this reason such brutality and the terror regime of Rajakar was unfolded here. Now what happens? In the month of November 1947, after multiple round of negotiation and discussion, Nizam and the government of India signs a standstill agreement. Now as per the standstill agreement, all the administrative agreements that were in place between the Nizam and the British Crown would continue between the Nizam and India. That means the place of British government will now be taken by the government of India. However, even after signing this standstill agreement, even in a few weeks, Nizam instantly violated the terms and he took number of decisions which had ramifications on the entire history of the Hyderabad in future. So first of all, he allowed Rajakars to run amok. They were given free hand to do whatever they want, to carry out however and whatever kind of brutal repression in support of Nizam. Second, he restricted the export of precious metals to India. Third, he began negotiating with Pakistan. And fourth, he stopped accepting Indian rupee as a legal tender in the region of Hyderabad. Now, not only this, but also at the same time, he began raiding the border states of Hyderabad. Thus, understanding that situation is becoming very critical, the entire region is very close to become anarchy or to basically go into the state of anarchy, government of India took an immediate actions, and in the month of September 1948, to prevent this state of anarchy, government of India green lighted an operation by the Indian military called as Operation Polo. Now, as a result of this Operation Polo, within a week after the launch of operation, India had taken control of Hyderabad's administration after capturing and arresting a lot of Rajakar and the militias. As a result of this, then a reorganization was done of the region on the basis of languages. And this has happened because Telangana earlier was merged with Madras, then later it was merged with the Andhra Pradesh. So this is what we have to understand, how did Andhra Pradesh came into existence. Now the erstwhile state of Madras, as you can see from this map here, was a very large state and it covered area that spoke all the major languages of South India. In 1952, another person by the name of Potti Sriramalu went on to a fast unto death and he demanded a state, separate state for the Telugu speaking population of the southern region. Now, even after his fast unto death, no action was taken. And as a result of this, after a continuous fast for over 56 days, he died unfortunately, and his death triggered an unrest in entire region. And as a result of this, in 1953, the following year, government decided that steps need to be taken and the formation of Andhra state out of the north and northeast regions of Madras state was announced, and Telangana became part of this newly created Andhra Pradesh. Now, if we talk about the struggle for Telangana from Andhra Pradesh, the sense of Telangana as separate entity predated even after independence. And some of the areas where a dispute was there between the government of Andhra Pradesh and people of Telangana or representative of Telangana one was the Mulki rules. Now, Mulki rules allowed it is kind of domicile rules which ensured that only the native residents were able to get the government jobs in the region. So, due to this also there was a problem. Second, in the month of January 1969, after the creation of Andhra Pradesh, the region witnessed its most widespread protest that it has observed, and it gave to rise to a party called as Telangana Praja Samiti, which called for a separate Telangana state. So, the demand was now being raised in a vociferous term. However, the actual struggle did not begin till 2001. It was in 2001 when we see a surge or revival in the demand of a separate state of Telangana by the political leader KCR in 2001. Now, KCR was a member of Telugu Desam party and he resigned from the Telugu Desam party and established his own political party by the name of Telangana Rashtra Samiti. Now it is called as BRS. The singular aim of this party was to create a new state of Telangana with Hyderabad being its capital. And this is very, very important. In year 2009, what happens unfortunately is the Chief Minister, the then Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, that is Y.S. Rajasekhar Reddy, as we can see from the photograph here, he unfortunately died in an accident, and this presented an opportunity to KCR to again raise the demand for a separate state of Telangana. Now in November 29, 2009, KCBR on the line of Potti Sriramalu began a fast unto death demanding statehood. The Congress government, which was already under pressure nationally, relented within 10 days only and promised to create a new state of Telangana carved out of the state of Andhra Pradesh. After extensive discussion, Telangana finally came into existence around 4.5 years later, somewhere in the year 2014. Now, after the decision was made, as the demand of Telangana was to have Hyderabad as its capital, the decision was made that till 2024, that is for a period of 10 years after the formation of Telangana, Hyderabad will be joint capital of both Andhra and Telangana, after which Andhra would have to shift its capital to any other cities. So it is in the month of June, this month itself, the Hyderabad is no longer the capital of Andhra Pradesh because 10 years already have passed. So this is all about a brief history of the struggle and statehood for Telangana and overall how it came into existence. Thank you very much.